Okay, in this video, we're going to talk about what wellness tools I would bring across the world. And this question just came in from a wellness client in this group, and she's traveling with just a carry-on all the way to Europe and doesn't have a lot of space. Now, this is a client who drinks on the regular, the NingXia Red, but this is not going to be viable for her to bring. So if that's the case, one of the things you can do is definitely do a reset, rev up reset. You're super saturating yourself prior to your time abroad. She's going to be gone about 30 days, so that is really, really good. One thing to think about is our NingXia Red is a water soluble antioxidant, and it is phenomenal for all things immune system. But we do have a fat soluble antioxidant in the form of an essential oil called longevity essential oil. So longevity essential oil, longevity vitality, can be taken internally. You can simply grab yourself some veggie caps, which are very light. They don't take up a lot of room. And longevity is very, very good as a fat soluble antioxidant. If a lot of you don't know about longevity, the three components in it are thyme, clove, and frankincense. So these essential oils together are really good for all the fat things of our body, particularly our brain. But a lot of people notice when they take this, like little age spots start going down, and that can be about 5 drops a day in a capsule. Okay, so my friend again is traveling abroad and she can't drink her NingXia Red, so let's get her on the longevity. And I think longevity for most of us women, we should be taking this, I would say, on the regular, if not daily, a few times a week. Again, in veggie caps, because it is hot oil. You might burp it up a little bit, but very, very good. And you can Google all of those things too. Now, she also is a woman going through perimenopause, maybe even into menopause and stuff, but she just does so much better with her Progessence Serum. So definitely, I'm pretty sure she's not going to be without it. The Progessence Serum by Young Living can simply go on the carotids, on this soft tissue area, a couple of drops. Some of you need a little bit more in your, hormone diet, but it really, you do this before bed and you just sleep so good. A lot of women like it during the day. They say it helps with their moods and pain and different issues like that too. All right, so if I had to pick 3 essential oils to bring, I would think about, okay, what is my main thing? What do I think about when traveling abroad? Okay, I think of digestion. I think of my immune system. And I think of pain and or stress. So maybe 4 things. But let's see if we can pick an oil that could cover a lot of those. All right, digestion. By far, I have heard so many stories of people traveling abroad that Digize essential oil has saved them from Montezuma's revenge, has saved them from eating foreign food, has saved them because maybe they imbibed in a little too much alcohol. But Digize is so good, it can be taken under the tongue, and capsules are just applied topically, right? Very, very good. Now, a complement to that would be peppermint. But I don't leave, any trip without my Digize. Peppermint is amazing. It's great for bloating. You can use it for pain. So you could use peppermint for both digestion and for headache. Now, one thing when I travel too, I really like to take my enzymes. We have a lot of variety of enzymes, but to be gone for 30 days, enzymes are pretty light. So you could take any Detoxzyme, Allerzyme. Allerzyme's a great one when traveling abroad. Essentialzyme 4, any of those would be great to travel with. But if I didn't have time to get it, or I just didn't have the space for it, I would make sure I had my Digize and peppermint and do drops of those. Peppermint, if you take it before eating, acts like a bitters, and it I just heard this from a functional doctor because she wants Josh to do peppermint water before he eats to just kind of activate his digestive system so that it's ready to take on the food. So that is something that I probably would make sure I have. So Digize, peppermint. The next thing you might want to think about, maybe it's stress and sleep. maybe it is, again, peppermint can be for pain. So I think, depending on what you have, I would go to my premium essential oil kit and just grab my lavender essential oil. And reason I like lavender essential oil is really like a Swiss Army knife. So it can help me sleep at night by diffusing it. Well, she might not have a diffuser, but she can put it on the bottoms of her feet. She can put it under her nose, on her pillow, and just get a more restful night's sleep, help her get to sleep. But in addition to what it also is going to help with cuts, burns, and ladies, this is really good when you have a little like itching in that private area. Maybe you had your swimsuit on too long. It really can take the itch away. I've heard some great stories. My friend was traveling across like South America, and they were like literally in a car, 22 hours, squished in a car. And she said this really saved her private areas that were so itchy. So anyway, lavender essential oil. Also taken internally, lavender acts like Benadryl. So it's very, very good to help with allergies and things like that too. So I definitely would probably pick lavender as my either stress oil, sleep oil, all of that. My second runner-up probably would be Stress Away and or Valor essential oil. Now Valor is not only great for pain, but it is really good for, oh, my friend, if she's still on, it is good for getting rid of swelling and like water weight. She's got some swelling around her knee. So Valor, if you put it on the bottoms of the feet, a lot of people will notice like their water weight. They might even drop a couple pounds. It's really good. As a chiropractor, we put this on everybody's feet. I highly recommend using this before you work on clients. It'll make the adjustments and or massages last longer or in their massage. So Valor could be a sleep oil. It could be a relaxation, stress oil. It can be all of those things. And of course, you're going to have a heavy backpack. So this, I may pick Valor as another one. But Digize, Peppermint, and then I probably would pick Thieves. So Thieves is our blend. It has clove and cinnamon. A lot of you know it as such a great oil to keep our immune system. I'd pick a big bottle of Thieves. I would put it on the bottoms of my feet. If I had maybe some cinnamon and clove and a half a bottle of like this was, I might add those oils to this bigger bottle to make it, super strong or something. So she was saying to me, like, I might not have enough time to get my order here, but she has a lot of product. So she can look, and I'm sure she has some Thieves, and she could fill it up with cinnamon, clove, eucalyptus, the different things are in there. So the reason we like this too is it's going to help kind of keep the bugs away. What kind of bugs I'm talking about. But I was talking about a girlfriend today who felt like she had an infected tooth or a tooth problem. Thieves is really great. Just applying that, on the gums area is just really, really good. So I wouldn't travel without my Thieves. I think it's a very important one. And if I have to think about it, I think I didn't have very much Thieves when I was traveling recently and ended up getting sick when I got home. So that is a good one to have too. Some of you might pick frankincense. Frankincense is such a great oil to have. Our frankincense is really good if you struggle with like anxiety or just like a lot of stress. It can just really help chill your nervous system. But of course, Valor could do that too. So what did we say? We wouldn't travel without Digize. We wouldn't travel without a pain oil. A lot of people pick peppermint. Some people will pick Valor. Some people will pick PanAway, depending on what kind of situation. The immune support is our Thieves essential oil. Our stress oil and sleep oil and allergy oil would be lavender, right? And you can make some of these like blends, right? If you're going to be traveling, you can make some of these. Like I might mix lavender and Copaiba. I love Copaiba. Copaiba is so good for the gums. It's really good for yeast and candida, talking back about those skin conditions or those private areas that can get irritated. Copaiba is really good for that. But this is your great chill pill. It is in the Stress Away already. So again, if my Stress Away bottle was low, I might add just pieces of Copaiba in there as well. All right, so if you just got on, we're talking about traveling across the world. What oils would we pick? And I would pick oils for digestion. Make sure I'm not going to get, if I got any food poisoning or anything, I always have my Digize. I would pick something for pain, whether that's PanAway, peppermint. We were talking about even Copaiba is good. But guess what? Thieves oil, right? And we would pick something for our immune system. Thieves oil has been found to be really good for pain. And I know one of my friends watching right now is going through a lot of pain issues. So just quick story, this other client who had pain, she had tried PanAway and Frankincense and all these things, and it helped a little bit, but lo and behold, she used Thieves. And Thieves was like her best pain oil. And why is that? Maybe it was the clove, maybe it was all the antibacterial, because bacteria can cause us to have a lot of pain too. So we have to, just different things to think about. Okay. So, and if you missed earlier, I mentioned about longevity essential oil, which has thyme, it has frankincense, and it has clove, because my friend's not going to be able to travel with her NingXia Red. So this is a very excellent, some of the highest antioxidants for your fat tissues, which is really, really good. Any of us who carry extra weight, any of us over 40, longevity is so good for our brain and our body, a myelin sheath, all the things that cover our nerves, all of that. So longevity. So I'm going to recommend those things for her to take internally in capsules on her trip, and that'll help boost her immune system too. And I know she's going to be traveling with her Progessence Serum because it helps her to sleep at night. It helps her to calm a lot of her hormone stuff as well. But that's what I would travel with. Now, I know some of my friends who travel a lot on planes, they like the essential oil of EndoFlex. EndoFlex over the thyroid, over the adrenal glands on the back here. It's very good to just kind of help balance the cortisol levels. What else? Looking at the premium starter kit. Yeah, I think I covered everything. I mean, citrus oils are wonderful and nice, but maybe some people might like, a lot of people, because you're in foreign places and you're drinking things and stuff, they might add lemon oil or Young Living lemon oil to their water or drinks or things like that to kind of make sure that they're keeping their digestive system healthy and all that too. So I hope this was helpful. I'm going to go share this with my friend, and maybe it helped you too. And those are things too, if you're on a low budget, that you could have those oils, on the regular, and use them on the regular, and keep your essential oil budget quite low. So have a good day.